So here we are at RSA 2023, and every year there's a buzzword. And over the past couple of years, AI and ML has been a very big buzzword that has littered the security industry. And one of the big things that we see is, hey, if you just dump your data into an AI engine, then you'll automatically detect all this badness and your problem goes away. But what we've seen, and I think what history shows is, you're only as good as the data that you feed into your AI models. And when you're thinking about evasive attacks and the attacks that are really threatening organizations today, they're targeted on the browser. And when you think about the AI data that would be needed to protect the browser, you really are talking about browser telemetry. You're not talking about what the endpoint EDR system says, what firewall says, what IPS or secure gateway. You're talking about what the browser itself is doing when it executes JavaScript, when the user interacts with it, the way cookies are handled, and a variety of other capabilities. That is where you're going to be able to leverage AI to deliver the maximum value to keep your users safe and to make sure that the threats of the contemporary landscape are not impacting your organization. Yeah, so I think the customers are kind of across a wide spectrum. Some insist on doing it themselves. They just want to take everything and dump it into their data lake and let their AI engine do things. I think that's going to be more of a science research project and really delivering value. And then there are other customers on the other end of the spectrum who are jaded because they've heard this term. And oh my God, we've been hearing this forever. I'm still dealing with phishing. I'm still dealing with infected files and ransomware. I think what we want to talk to customers about is the intelligent use of data that integrates with their existing tools to get them the security outcomes they're looking for. And that's why when we think about AI and how it impacts Menlo and our product, we have access to everything the user does in an isolated session. And that's the data telemetry that we use to help deliver better security outcomes and to build tools and models around that to protect our users. Yeah, so in terms of maximizing effectiveness, I think you have to know, are you a wolf or are you a sheep? Meaning, if you have the talent and the team and the resources to build your own models and to get the data and dump it in and then analyze it, then by all means go for it and figure out how to make it work. But a lot of customers don't know if they're the wolf or if there's someone who's just like, hey, I think I can do it, let me invest a lot of time and resources, and then you won't ever necessarily get anywhere. Go with the solutions and the products that have it baked in. Ultimately, over the due course of time, these will be standard capabilities, just like analog brakes are. There used to be a point in time when you had to pay for it. Now it's baked into everything. Hopefully, vendors will evolve, the industry landscape will change, and these types of capabilities will be part of the products so you can focus on building your widgets, selling your services, and let the vendors take care of these hard problems, such as using AI to keep people safe in the browser.